Okay everyone, welcome to the second part of my Dino Crisis walkthrough. So, we are going to Hall B1 to meet Gale, so let's see what happens here.
Dr. Kirk?
Hey, wait!
Regina, are you there?
What's going on?
I have a positive ID on the doctor. I lost him, but he's definitely in the lab area. Drop what you're doing and get over here.
I can see an elevator from here. Maybe I can use that to go down from the first floor.
Alrighty, so what we need to do now is run back through the management hallway in order to use the ID card. So, let's get out of here. Let's dodge these little dinosaurs there. I always forget what those dinosaurs are called. I just can't think of the name. I don't know if those are like dinosaurs that grow into the larger ones or if they're just always small, because I remember those tiny dinosaurs being in Jurassic Park. And every time you see them, they were tiny, but they just like destroy people, sort of like piranhas. Alrighty, so we headed through the management office hallway, and now let's go to use the ID card on this door over here. You're going to want to use the lasers in order to avoid the dinosaur there, if you aren't killing them like I am. Or like I'm not. Because I'm doing a run that avoids fighting against any enemies. I'm not going to be shooting any enemies or anything like that. So in this room, there was an FC device, and there's also a DDK disc, as you can see. Now that we've picked those things up, we are going to have to go back to the elevator hall to use the FC device on a corpse. I'm sure you guys remember that corpse that I talked about in the last video. No, you do not want to push that again. But we are essentially going back to the main entrance right here. And now let's make our way to the elevator hall. Or not, because apparently I'm just standing around. There we are. Surprised I didn't edit that out. Amazing. Great job on my part. So here's the corpse that you want to use the FC device on. This corpse, we need to get a fingerprint off of it. I didn't really see any hands. I don't know where she's getting the fingerprint from. And she's at his feet too, so did she get a toe print? Who knows? The mysteries continue to elude us. So now that we have the fingerprint, we need to run to the office and rewrite the ID card that we just picked up from that safe room earlier. That was the very last thing that I did in the last video, I believe. So, we need to use the ID card on this computer over here. So let's use it. Come on. I don't know why I just clicked on that. I should have just hit to use. So there's the ID card. Let's use it. And now we need the registration number, which is 58104. Once we do that, the ID card will be rewritten, and we will be able to unlock some more doors. Alright. I don't know why I'm scrolling through the text so slowly. Hurry up and rewrite the card. Okay, there we are. So now the card is rewritten. So now we need to run back to what is essentially the beginning of the game in order to go to a gate passage in order for us to access the large elevator. We're going to need to do something before we can access the elevator, but we are going in the direction of the large elevator. So here we are again, back in the backyard of the facility. I do believe a cutscene plays pretty soon, probably when I go through this door. Alright, there we are.
Rick here. I found Tom.
And
I was too late. He didn't make it.
you did what you could.
I'm back in the control room right now. I'm going to continue working on the system.
Okay, so he wasn't able to save that person that he found, but who cares, because we didn't choose his mission. We chose Gale's. So, let's run through here. There's a few raptors in this area, but as usual, the rappers, yes, the rappers are really easy to dodge. The raptors are easy to dodge, but in this next room, we are going to be encountering a new enemy type. So let's see what they are. And oh my god, they are pterodactyls. And the pterodactyls are probably one of the more annoying things to avoid in the game. We have another one of these events where you need to mash the buttons in order to survive, so just mash your buttons so you aren't killed by the pterodactyl there. And as you notice, Regina dropped her gun. If you are fighting the dinosaurs, you're definitely going to want to pick your gun back up. There's some ammo back here, I believe. Yeah. I don't know why I was clicking there. I'm an idiot. So once you pick up your gun, you're going to want to run back through here and not get hit. Once again, I took a bad hit that time. But you're going to want to run through this door over here. And what we are doing is reactivating the large elevator. So in this room, there are a few DDK discs. Well, there are 2 DDK discs. There's one on the table and one on the corpse. Once you pick those up, just leave. And we are going to be going onto the elevator power room. And we are going to do somewhat of a puzzle in order to reactivate the elevator. It's not much of a puzzle. But there are pterodactyls in this room. As you can see, there's a fan right there. I wonder if that's gonna become a threat later on. I think it'll be okay. So just go down the ladder over here. And now there are a few control panels. There are 3 on the right and 3 on the left. So you're going to want to hit the panels on the right first. And you are going to want to select red on the first panel. You're going to want to select, I think, green on the second panel. Yep. And you're going to want to select blue on the last panel. Alright, come on, Regina. Select it. Select it. Yeah, there we are. Alright, so now that those are selected, you're going to want to go in the same, you're going to want to go in reverse order, but it's going to be exactly the same, so it's going to be red, green, and blue again. So, it's really simple. Come on, hit green. And now blue. My favorite color, blue. Gotta love blue. Such an awesome color. Alright, so now that we have this done, the elevator will be reactivated since the generator was turned on. And there we are. So now you're going to want to run back out there, or run back out from where we came from. You're going to want to pick that up. I did not see what that was. Perhaps I should pay more attention while I'm doing a walkthrough, you know? Such a so stupid at times, but anyway, as you can hear, the fan is back on. Wonder what's gonna happen here. Oh my god, Regina! No! No, Regina! So you're gonna want to mash buttons here, unless you want to become, I don't know, some sort of, oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh Jesus. Poor pterodactyl. What a moron. What a goddamn fool. I mean, wasn't he gonna drop me in there, or was he just kamikaze bombing? Jesus Christ. Wow. That pterodactyl really wanted me dead. So in any case, you're gonna want to run back to the large elevator, which was in the room with the 2 pterodactyls where we first encountered them. And you're gonna want to activate the elevator and go down it. This is a giant-ass elevator, I must say. Oh, someone just messaged me. Yeah, I shouldn't. I should have gone offline. That's what I get. Alright, so, in any case, now we are going down into a sort of warehouse-esque area. And this is a huge gate right here. This gate is insanely big. You'll see it in comparison to Regina. Look at that. Insanity. Alright. So I'll stop talking about trivial nonsense. Ah, there's a cutscene here. Forgot about that. Huh, crane. So if you were to run around this area, you'd notice that these boxes are inhibiting your progress. So what you're going to want to do is climb the ladder over here and work the crane. And the way the crane works in this game is really sort of odd. You'll see in a moment. As you can see, that shelf was pushable and there was an item under it. You can pick it up if you'd like, but as usual, I don't know what the items are. So you're going to want to use the B1 crane key, and you're going to want to do this little puzzle here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is hit up, down, left, hook, right, and then release in order to move the first box. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know what key that was the B1 crane key. Sorry for not saying it earlier. Alright, so let's watch this crane move this. I really hate the way this friggin' crane works. Why can't we just move the crane ourselves and just pick up the boxes? It'd be so much simpler than using these little weird card things. So anyway, the last thing you're going to want to use is up and hook. So up, come on, click up, you idiot, and hook. And once we do that, we will be able to go through there and get to the next door, so that we can make our way back to the main hall to get to the elevator hall. Alright, so come on, exit, thank you. Alright, so now that we've done this, let's make our way back. So, since it's gonna take me sort of a while to get back, not too long, and damn, that body was owned. Owned, I say, he was owned. So, since I have a little bit of time to talk about something, wanted to talk a little bit more about Resident Evil 6. So, apparently in Resident Evil 6, the HUD is really customizable, because if you see some of the gameplay for Jake, like the most recent gameplay that they released, you'll see that he has a lot of stuff on his HUD. When he switches weapons, it's very intrusive at times, especially when he was using the quick select. All of the weapons were sort of like all over the screen, but when I saw Leon playing, or the person playing as Leon, it was completely different. You didn't see all the weapons showing up like that. And what the hell? Holy shit, I forgot all about that. Well, that's what happens if you hit the home button on the PlayStation 3 while Dino's Crisis is in progress. You get attacked by a raptor, and you stupidly almost die during your walkthrough. Amazing. I'm such an idiot. So, as you guys are noticing right now, Regina is bleeding, and that is something that does not happen in Resident Evil 3. Or, not Resident Evil 3, in the Resident Evil series. Your character doesn't just bleed like that. In order to cure the bleeding, you need to use one of the tourniquet packs. I forgot what they're called, but yeah, you need to bandage it up, sort of like in Metal Gear Snake Eater. But in any case, you do not want your blood going around, or else dinosaurs will be attracted to it, and they will come into rooms that they wouldn't usually come in. At least that's what I think happens. From what I remember about the game, I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But in any case, you're going to want to get to the elevator over here. You'll see that a dinosaur will begin to attack you. Just smash the buttons as usual when the danger prompt goes up. And you're going to want to run this way in order to use DDK discs. Come on, use a DDK. Alright, and the DDK passcode is laboratory. No, not labs. Laboratory, damn it. So you're going to want to type that in here in order to get into this research room. And we are going to be doing another sort of puzzle in the gas experiment room. Come on, enter the... I should have fast forwarded that, I really should have. Alright. So we are going to main hallway B1, and we are going to be making our way to the experiment room, as I said, and I almost ran into those lasers. Amazing. And as you guys can see, the Raptors, as I said in the last video, are really so simple to dodge. That's why this game isn't scary at all. There's absolutely no tension, really. Even back when I first played this game, I was not scared whatsoever. Which is sort of sad, but, yeah. Alrighty, so... Oh no, I got ahead of myself, damn it. We're not going to the gas room yet. We need to use this computer to release the lock. The code was 7248, just in case you didn't see it. And of course, yes, there's a plug right there. So this is the gas experiment room, if I remember correctly. No. This is a research room with a DDK disc, isn't it? No, the next area is the... Jesus Christ, this is the worst walkthrough in history. So sorry if you guys are confused. Really am. I'm just off today. So this is the room with the DDK discs. Alright. Yeah, I really apologize for that. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm doing this. This was not a good idea to do. So here's the gas puzzle. Alright, so the solution to the gas puzzle is red, green, blue. So again, it is red, green, blue. Once you do that, you will be able to gain access to the room. Even though you pretty much kill the guy in the process of doing that. I'm not sure if you can save that guy, actually. I wonder if it's possible to save him. That's the only solution that I know of to this puzzle, so... yeah. Most likely can't save him because you have to pick this up from his body, so... yeah. So in any case, you want to pick up that B1 key chip, and we're going to run to the library room to use it. But before we can, we are going to encounter another dinosaur. I was about to say zombie. I wonder if I said zombie earlier. I might have. Alright, so again, once the danger prompt shows up, smash your buttons, and the raptor is stuck in there. I wonder if it's possible to put the gas back in there and just kill the dinosaur with the gas. That would be pretty cool, actually. I should have tried that out when I was doing the walkthrough. Sort of sadistic, but who cares? It's a video game. Jesus Christ, people. Calm down. So what I usually like to do when I run through these areas with the lasers is let the dinosaur sort of run into the laser before I deactivate it. That is when the dinosaur is in front of me. When it's behind me, I just run past the lasers. Which is most likely common sense to you guys, I'm sure. Okay, so let's use the terminal here. We need to use the B1 key chip. And we need to use the passcode to overwrite it. The passcode was right on the B1 key chip if you examined it. Come on, hit yes, you idiot. Hit yes! Hit yes, please, hit yes, thank you. So the passcode is 3695. Alright, so the number's been confirmed. So let's overwrite it. Oh, and we need to do this little puzzle. So essentially what you need to do is replicate the image that's on the bottom left hand of the screen. Just replicate that on the top, and you will solve the puzzle. If you don't know the exact process that I went through in order to solve it, just rewind the playthrough a bit, or the walkthrough a bit, and you will see it's pretty easy to follow. I tried to do it really slowly so that you guys could see it. Alright, so now it's rewritten, so we need to go to that locker over there and use this key card again, or the key chip rather. So let's use it to open this little locker over here. No, the B1 key chip, you idiot. There you are. Alright, so once you use that chip, you will pick up the key card R. Oh yeah, that's the card that I picked up in the other room, the key card L. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, in any case, the annotations will point that out. It will also point out my ineptitude, I'm sure. So what we are going to be doing now is we're running back to the computer room to use the key cards. The key card left and the key card right. So let's go and do that. Since we can't use them both, we are going to be calling Gale, and he's going to be helping us out with using the key cards. So let's try to use one. Of course, I attempted to use the left one on the right side. Amazing. Alright, so now mini cutscene.
Regina,
I finally made it to the entrance of the doctor's lab.
good work.
The door looks like it needs 2 people working in tandem to unlock it.
Sit tight. I'll be right there.
So, what's our status?
Here, take this.
Ready? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, amazing. Okay, so again, we need to punch in another DDK code. This code is ENERGY. E-N-E-R-G-Y. Yes, I can spell at a 1st grade level. Okay, bad jokes. Bad jokes. I'm sorry about that. I feel ashamed. Very ashamed. Okay, so what we do in this room is walk in and walk out. That's it. Once we do that, we will be met with some sort of dangerous situation that you will see very shortly. And oh my, what is that? Sort of ripple in the space-time continuum. Could that be where the dinosaurs were coming from? I don't know. And I cannot carry this item, so stop trying to pick it up.
He's not here.
Why? This operation is taking way too long already.
Warning. The emergency system has been activated. Emergency lockdown is
What's going on?
Oh, Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
What's your status, Regina? I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I can do.
What's wrong with this thing?
Cool it, Gale. We'll find a way out somehow.
Okay, so let's get ourselves out of this room. Conveniently, there's a toolbox here with a wrench, or not a wrench, a screwdriver, you moron. So we're going to want to use a screwdriver on this panel over here, and we need to complete a puzzle in order to escape this room. So, in order to solve this puzzle, what you need to do is go to the rightmost box and turn it right once, and then put it on the bottom. You put the one on the left side as is, and then you put the middle one to the right once, and then you put it, and then you activate it.
The emergency lockdown has been bypassed. You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We'd better get moving. We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
That's great. But the entire underground area is crawling with dinosaurs. You'll never be able to make it through there.
Don't sweat it. We'll take them all out one by one if I have to.
Brilliant plan, fearless leader, but I have a better one. These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean break through it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there's one problem. The hatch is password locked through the mothership.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know. You just have to trust me.
I don't.
Fine. What about you, Regina?
Make your choice.
Okay, so again, I'm going to choose Gale's strategy. So let's just escape this place. As you guys can see, there are certain rooms that you're in that allow you to save your game. Whenever you are asked to save your game, you should be sure to do so. That is, if you're sort of new to the game. If you're not new to the game, yeah, do whatever you like. I don't even know why you're watching this video if you're not new to the game. But for the most part, this game's pretty simple, so to be honest, you probably won't really need to save that often. It's not like, you know, Resident Evil Director's Cut, where you don't know whether or not you're gonna survive. But yeah, Dino Crisis, as I said earlier, is a really easy game. I don't know. I know a lot of people sort of have trouble with it. It can be confusing at times. I can see that because of all the DDK discs you need, and you know, all these control panels and things like that. There's nothing that's really familiar, I suppose. It sort of exists in a world that's sort of futuristic, but isn't at the same time. But yeah, in any case, this is where you're going to want to run to. I'm sure you guys were following the walkthrough if you were playing along. I doubt anyone plays while they watch this video, though, but yeah, in any case, this is where you're going to want to go, and here comes another cutscene.
Gale!
You're a lucky guy, Doc.
So this must be the elusive Dr. Kirk.
Yeah. Gave us quite a run for our money. You get around, don't you? Just like a rat. You got this whole island set up as your little maze.
Well, I am glad I kept you entertained, tough guy.
Shut up.
I'm surprised they sent someone after me. I had heard they reported me as deceased.
If that's the way you want it, I'd be more than happy to oblige. So what'll it be, genius?
Relax, Agent. My study is nearing its final stages. Magnificent, isn't it? But I can't leave before I've analyzed the final results.
I don't give spit about your results. I'm taking you back under orders, so shut up and follow me. Regina, locate the communication facility and call in the extraction team.
You can't do this! I have rights!
According to command, your government property, pal. I suggest you take it up with them.
No! They can't do this to me! They deserted me 3 years ago and now they want me back! This is preposterous!
Shut up.
And shoot me, idiot, you lame, flat-tongued, jar-headed...
Shut up. Where's the communication room?
Take the elevator up from the control room.
I need a card to access that elevator. I know you've got one. Hand it over, Doc.
Fine.
So, we're all set then. I'll meet you at the heliport.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
I have a little unfinished business to take care of. I'll drop this guy off with Rick. Now get moving.
Unfinished business?
Okay, so now what we need to do is head all the way back to the control room, which is where, what's his name? Oh god, why do I always forget that guy's name? Jesus. Was it Rick? Is his name Rick? I don't know, but the dude with the ponytail. Yeah, we're gonna have to run back to that room where he used to be held up in, where he was just like mashing at the keyboard without moving any of his fingers. Because, of course, we're dealing with PlayStation 1 graphics. I love how he just mashes on the keyboard, though. Sort of reminds me of an Ape Escape when the... Oh, and as you can see, that's one of the instances where the dinosaurs crash through the doors. But, yeah, when he was typing with his block hands, it sort of reminded me of an Ape Escape, the original Ape Escape. After you would finish the level, the girl would be typing on the keypad and show your results. She had such weird animations, like her head was so jittery and her hands were typing so quickly. Not that I'm complaining about Ape Escape 1, because I love that game to death, but it's sort of funny to see that scene. But in any case, this is where you're going to want to use the ID card. and we are going to be taking the elevator into the communication room. And of course, in the communication room, we need to pick up the antenna key, and we're going to be using the antenna key to, guess what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know. I mean, antenna key, what else would you use an antenna key for? I don't know. Get DirecTV or something. Free SKINeMAX. I don't know what the hell. It's really, I swear to God, it's really late. I'm really lethargic, so I'm sorry if this commentary is just horrendous. Really apologize to you guys. Especially if you sat through it this long. Kudos to you. You deserve a medal. You know, if you send me a piece of paper, I'll draw a smile. I'll give you like a gold star or something. I don't even think I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So use the antenna key here. Okay. Activation key has been set. Preparations for antenna activation are complete. So, yeah. Let's use this antenna. Get ourselves some free SKINeMAX. Who even uses those channels anymore? Seriously. Why would you buy a porn cable channel? It's so useless. I mean, you have the internet. It's like 75% porn or something. What do you need SKINeMAX for? I don't even understand how those channels still exist. But yeah, in any case, here's our first real encounter with the T-Rex.
What happened? The emergency lock on the second floor is just activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Alright, so you're obviously going to want to run away from the T-Rex here unless you want to be eaten. So in this section, you can shoot him, but all I do is just stand here and wait for the door to unlock. You can shoot him, but the door will usually unlock before you die. I'm not even sure if you can die in this scene, actually. I think you do have to take a certain amount of damage, and then Regina will automatically walk through the door.
Regina, do you copy?
Finally, signal.
Signal's weak. Interference. Status.
I'll give you the abridged version. Mission complete. Scrub the initial plans and pick us up at the heliport immediately.
The heliport.
This entire island's a bloodbath. The only survivor not on the team is the doctor. I'll give you the details later. Just get back here and pick us up ASAP.
Roger, I'm on my way.
Huh, so it looks like our mission is over, so yeah.
Regina, what's your situation?
But maybe it's
Chopper's on
not.
its way here.
Great. Don't waste any time. And remember, use the main entrance to get to the heliport.
Alrighty, so we're gonna want to run back to the main entrance, but sadly this is the end of this part of Dino Crisis. So, I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully my commentary isn't so random that time. But in any case, go back into the elevator and, yeah, hit the button, of course, and I will see you guys in the next part.